It's Thursday, November 13th. In the headlines, Cabinet approves $500 million relief grant for schools damaged by Hurricane Melissa. Toll access fast-tracked for hurricane relief vehicles. In business news, we have your usual updates on the financial market. Regionally, the Barbados Defense Force to set up field medical hospital in Jamaica. And in sports, Jamaica Premier League will resume on December 7. This is the news on PBC Jamaica. I'm Simone Absalom Gale. The government has approved a $500 million relief grant to assist schools impacted by Hurricane Melissa. Speaking at the launch of National Parent Month at Tivoli Gardens High School on Wednesday, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information, Dr. Cassandra Troop, said the funds will be disbursed directly to schools to support cleanup operations, debris removal, and the establishment of temporary learning spaces. She reported that 653 schools have been reopened so far, with technical teams continuing assessments to determine the full extent of the damage. The ministry is working with the Jamaica Institute of Engineers and the Jamaica Institute of Quantity Surveyors to fast-track rebuilding assessments and cost submissions to Cabinet. The government has implemented a new system to fast-track toll access for vehicles delivering relief supplies after Hurricane Melissa. Transport Minister Darrell Vaz says the move will ensure that help reaches the affected communities quickly and safely.
2 weeks after the passage of Hurricane Melissa, a new toll access protocol is now in effect for humanitarian and emergency vehicles. The measure, announced by Minister of Energy, Transport and Telecommunications Darrell Vaz at a press briefing on Hurricane Melissa recovery, will allow approved entities, including government agencies, NGOs, and international partners, to move freely through the island's toll corridors.
As announced on Monday, November 10th, a new protocol has been implemented to ensure that all humanitarian and emergency response vehicles can move swiftly through the island's toll corridors to deliver essential supplies, personnel, and assistance to affected communities.
Minister Vaz says requests for toll access must be submitted by email to the toll authority, including details such as vehicle registration, driver's information, and destination.
Under this arrangement, all ministries, departments, and agencies, non-government organizations, charitable entities, and international partners and private citizens engaged in humanitarian work are required to submit a written request for toll access to the Toll Authority of Jamaica. Of course, that will be publicized on social media and in traditional media with exactly what is required. Request should be submitted via email to the toll.authority@mtw.gov.jm or to the Managing Director, Jerome.Palmer, that's Jerome Palmer, @mtw.gov.jm.
He informed that members of Parliament, MPs, will also receive toll exemptions for support recovery efforts.
Members of Parliament will also receive toll exemptions to support recovery efforts, and each MP will provide his vehicle details and the driver's name for the toll authority to be able to issue the access authorization.
The temporary toll access protocol will remain in place until recovery efforts end. Toll collection, which was suspended after Hurricane Melissa, resumed on November 10.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness has rolled out a comprehensive Hurricane Melissa response program to be implemented in 3 phases aimed at restoring and strengthening the island's health services following the storm's widespread impact. Portfolio Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton, in a statement to the House of Representatives on Tuesday, said Phase 1, the relief phase, will run for 3 months and focus on reinstating health services, saving lives, and preventing disease.
Phase 2 of the program has the objective of re-establishing all health services to pre-hurricane levels, and Phase 3 is our reconstruction phase where we build back more resilience in our health system based on the lessons learned from Hurricane Melissa.
He says 7 hospitals across the southern, northern, and western regions sustained catastrophic roof and infrastructure damage. Dr. Tufton reported that operations have been re-established at St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital, except for its dietary department. However, Cornwall Regional Hospital lost 200 beds. Falmouth Hospital suffered 65% roof loss, and Savannah Lamar Hospital sustained significant roof, flooding, and storm surge damage.
But I must say that Cornwall Regional has come a long way since the hurricane. We have already started to restore roofing on the building. I think up to 50% of roof loss has been recovered with the work of contractors supported by Doctors Without Borders. We have water that is now more consistent.
According to Dr. Tufton, as part of Phase 1, the ministry has already activated 5 key components of its response, notably rapid assessment of all health facilities, repair and mobilization of health infrastructure to restore basic services, mass environmental health and sanitation actions, psychosocial and mental health interventions, and staff welfare and support initiatives. The Office of Utilities Regulation, OUR, has launched a post-Hurricane Melissa activities webpage featuring an interactive utilities map that provides real-time updates on the restoration of electricity, water, and telecommunications services across Jamaica. Accessible via www.our.org.jm. The map tracks recovery efforts by the Jamaica Public Service Company, National Water Commission, DIGI and Flow. It uses color-coded icons to show daily restoration status by parish, indicating service availability, telecommunications sites online or offline, and the percentage of restoration achieved. The OUR says the initiative reflects its commitment to transparency and timely communication, helping Jamaicans stay informed as the island continues recovery efforts following Hurricane Melissa. Customers in Catherine Hall, West Green, Fairview, Freeport, and Lower Bevan Avenue in St. James are now receiving water supply. That's the word from the National Water Commission. In a statement, the Commission says this after major pipeline relocation work was complete and operation restored at the Great River Treatment Plant intake via generator. Currently, the plant is operating at approximately 50%. The National Water Commission also reports that similarly it is working to start pumping supply from the plant to some service areas in Hanover within the next 24 hours. Price gouging, it's illegal and carries stiff penalties under Jamaican law, especially during a national emergency. Today, the Consumer Affairs Commission is reminding retailers that they must not exploit citizens recovering from Hurricane Melissa and is warning that offenders could face fines of up to $1 million.
Speaking on guarding against price gouging, Dorothy Campbell, communications specialist at the Consumer Affairs Commission, explains what the term means.
Under Jamaican law, price gouging refers to when retailers or distributors or traders take advantage of a national emergency and increase prices excessively on items that are needed to recover from that disaster or emergency.
She reminds the public that the declaration was made by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness and outlines several categories of goods covered under the law.
Some of the items under this declaration include things such as very detailed personal care items such as soap, cleaning products, antibacterial products, toiletries, alcohol, hand sanitizers, feminine hygiene products, diapers, bleach, and gloves. It includes surgical masks as well, and prescription medication, and building materials, so tarpaulin, lumber, nails, zinc, etc. So electrical supplies, because a lot of homes have been flooded out, and so they will require rewiring of homes and so on. So it includes electrical supplies, plumbing supplies, etc.
Ms. Campbell knows that while the declaration lists specific items, the CAC will still investigate reports of excessive pricing on other goods if consumers bring evidence.
If consumers bring the evidence and the investigation is done after they've reviewed and assessed the evidence, and it is taken to a parish court and it is proven that you are guilty of price gouging, the penalty is up to $1 million. When we talk about evidence, the consumer needs to ensure that they have a receipt, and a receipt in this circumstance, while we're going through this recovery, a receipt can be a photograph. So you can use your mobile phone and take a picture of the price that you pay for it. In general, the Consumer Affairs Commission is the point agency for the reports.
The CAC says persons without internet or power can report cases through government agencies, which will forward the information to the Commission. For direct access, persons can reach out to the CAC through its website at cac.gov.jm or by phone at 876-619-4222 or on social media platforms.
Time now for the business report.
Welcome to today's business report. I'm Denise Williams, here to bring you the story shaping the financial world and guiding your journey to smarter business decisions. Let's dive into the top headlines. Regional telecommunications provider Digicel has sought the services of TalkPool to restore its mobile and fiber optic communications networks following the devastating impact of Hurricane Melissa. The Category 5 storm made landfall on Jamaica on October 28, causing extensive damage to housing, water, electricity, telecommunications, and road infrastructure. TalkPool has been a trusted service partner of Digicel since 2006, with a history of supporting post-disaster network restoration. The company previously helped Digicel and other major operators such as AT&T rebuild their networks after numerous hurricanes and the 2010 Haiti earthquake. Corporate results continue to roll out in this earnings season for companies listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Cygnus Real Estate Finance Limited audited financials for the 12 months ending August 31, 2025, reports year-end net profit of $787.01 million. Omni Industries Limited unaudited financials for the 9 months ending September 30, 2025, reports a 3% decrease in 9 months of net profit. JetCon Corporation Limited unaudited financials for the 9 months ended September 30, 2025, reports 9 months net profit of $67.97 million. For the trading period ending November 12, 2025, these were the most actively traded stocks. Trans-Jamaican Highway Limited with 5,436,981 units, representing 35.51% of market sales volume. Carreras Limited with 3,172,117 units, representing 20.72% of market sales volume. Wigton Energy Limited with 932,345 units, representing 6.09% of market sales volume. We now shift our focus to the Forex market rate set by the Bank of Jamaica. On November 12, 2025, the Bank of Jamaica reported US $76.94 million purchased and US $55.06 million sold by Forex traders. Forex traders earned $1.50 per dollar, selling the US at $159.73 and buying the US at $161.23. The Canadian dollar netted Forex traders 59 cents per transaction, with selling at $115.53 and buying at $114.94. The British pound yielded Forex traders $2.24 in profits, with selling at $212.36 and buying at $210.12. For our credit report tip of the day, life can hit, fast storms, emergencies, income shocks. Your credit report is more than a number. It's your roadmap to recover smart and fast. Take action now. Pull your credit reports to see the full picture. Knowledge is power. Dispute errors. Mistakes slow your recovery, so correct them immediately. Now list your debts. Know what you owe and prioritize what matters most. Contact your creditors. Ask about relief programs, deferrals, or interest adjustments. Check available credit. Identify safe credit access points for urgent needs. Apply aid strategically. Use insurance, grants, or relief funds wisely. Plan payments smartly. Focus on high interest and critical debts first. Then set a recovery timeline. You're gonna map out the 3, 6, and 12-month goal to rebuild steadily. And then you're gonna monitor regularly. Catch errors or fraud early to stay on track. And then you're gonna engage a professional. Credit counselors or financial coaching accelerate recovery safely. And then take this action step. Pull your credit report today and start your recovery plan. Every step forward counts. And that wraps up today's business report. I'm Denise Williams, reminding you that every financial decision is a step toward your future. Until next time, stay focused, stay informed, and keep striving for success. See you soon.
In regional news, the Barbados Defense Force is deploying a field medical hospital to assist Jamaicans affected by Hurricane Melissa. Chief of Staff Brigadier Carlos Lavelle says the Helping Hands mission will deliver emergency care in coordination with regional health agencies. While Deputy Chief Medical Officer Dr. Arthur Phillips assures that Barbados' local health services will remain unaffected.
The expected duration of this deployment will be from the 18th of November to the 18th of December. The government of Jamaica has requested the field medical hospital to be in country for approximately 4 weeks. Over that 4 weeks, you will see a rotation of 2 staffing complements of 70 persons each. So in total, you will have between 140 to 150 Barbadians and persons from across the Eastern Caribbean who will staff the field medical hospital.
The Ministry of Health has carefully reviewed the names, the categories of staff, the duration of the rotations in order to ensure that essential services within our health system will continue uninterrupted. Certainly the Ministry of Health fully supports the humanitarian effort, and we've been working closely with our colleagues in the Barbados Defence Force to ensure the readiness and efficient deployment of the team.
Caribbean Airlines Limited has landed the title of 2025 internationally known Trinidad and Tobago Company of the Year. CAL was recognized by the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber for its unwavering commitment to excellence in service, its continued expansion across regional and international routes, and its success in showcasing Trinidad and Tobago's brand on the global stage.
This year's internationally known TNT-owned Company of the Year is Caribbean Airlines. Congratulations.
Hail the wings of the region, birthed right here in Trinidad and Tobago, championing a future built on connection. Caribbean Airlines has cupped the title 2025 internationally known TNT-owned Company of the Year award by the TNT Chamber of Industry and Commerce for their 20th anniversary Champions of Business Awards. CAL was recognized by the TT Chamber for its unwavering commitment to excellence in service, its continued expansion across regional and international routes, and success in showcasing the Trinidad and Tobago's brand on the global stage. Former awardee, businessman and pioneer, now Minister of Trade, Investment and Tourism, Satyakama Maharaj, recognized the hard work required to sustain a successful business.
As someone who has built a local manufacturing business from the ground up, I had the honor of receiving this very award in 2014. I truly understand the challenges and rewards of doing business internationally. Being successful internationally takes more than a good product or service. It requires persistence, adaptability, and a commitment to long-term growth.
He noted the award, sponsored by the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism, is a culmination of its commitment to helping businesses grow beyond the shores of this country.
This award aligns perfectly with the ministry's ongoing mission to, among other things, boost non-energy exports and support the growth of globally competitive businesses.
Minister Maharaj also applauded the ongoing achievements of the other distinguished nominees, noting that they too continue to play a vital role in strengthening Trinidad and Tobago's presence on the international stage. Other categories include Business Hall of Fame inductees, Innovation Award, Green Agenda Award, Breakthrough Exporter of the Year, Entrepreneurship Award, and SME Awards. The Champions of Business Gala Awards finale takes place tomorrow, November 13th at the Hyatt Regency. Kevion John, TTT News.
In sports, we're kicking things off with football. The Ray and Nephews sponsored Jamaica Premier League will resume on December 7 after being suspended due to the impact of Hurricane Melissa. The announcement was made jointly by the Professional Football Jamaica Limited and the Jamaica Football Federation. The PFJL said the restart is an important step toward restoring a sense of normalcy as the country recovers from the hurricane. The decision, made after consultations with key stakeholders, reflects a shared commitment to national recovery, community upliftment, and the continuation of football as a unifying cultural force. Following the passage of Hurricane Melissa, head coach of the Jamaica senior men's football team, Steve McLaren, said there is no better gift his team can give to the people of Jamaica than qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. He was speaking ahead of his team's crucial CONCACAF World Cup qualifier Group B match against Trinidad and Tobago on Thursday.
Since taking the role of head coach in 2024, this Thursday night could be the crowning moment for Jamaican head coach Steve McLaren. It's a night that could see him fulfill his quest of getting the Reggae Boys to their first FIFA Men's World Cup since 1998. Jamaica, who currently sit at the top of Group B in the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, could secure qualification for the 2026 World Cup if they defeat Trinidad and Tobago at the Hazy Crawford Stadium on Thursday, provided bottom place Bermuda also defeat Curaçao.
You know, who knows? And we said to the players, you know, I don't expect it, but, you know, we could. if God willing, we win tomorrow, you know, you'd never know with Bermuda. Difficult team to play against, especially at home. So if results go your way, you could. We don't expect that. And we expect to play tomorrow against a difficult Trinidad team.
Despite only winning one of their 4 Group B matches, McLaren isn't by any means underestimating Trinidad and Tobago.
We've come across Trinidad and Tobago many times now, and they're improving every game. They're getting better and better. Been very unlucky, I thought, twice against Curaçao. So we know this is not going to be easy tomorrow in a team that, Trinidad have to fight to win.
With many Jamaican residents still recovering from the passing of Hurricane Melissa, the head coach believes there would be no better gift that they can give to the people of Jamaica than World Cup qualification.
And everybody on the island, everybody who's a Jamaican around the world must be thinking, what can I do? What can we do to make the situation better? And I think Damien Lowe summed it up in the best possible way, that the only way that we can help the Jamaican people who are suffering at the moment is to put a smile on their face. To put a smile on their face would be World Cup qualification. So that's the motivation that we have.
The match between Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago is carded for an 8 p.m. kickoff. Adrian Lazar, TTT Sport.
West Indies T20 captain Shai Hope is urging his team to finish strong as they gear up for the 5th and final T20 International against New Zealand at the University of Otago Oval on Thursday. With the Black Caps leading the 5-match series 2-1, the Windies must win to end the tour on even terms. Here's more from Nasira Mohammed.
Speaking on the eve of the match, Captain Shai Hope acknowledged the challenging conditions in Dunedin, but said the team remains focused on the task ahead.
Well, at least the sun is out, so that's a positive. Yeah, it's very windy. I think that's a big factor when it comes to the temperature as well, but I'm looking forward to this one as well.
Hope admitted it's unfamiliar territory at the University of Otago Oval.
So again, as we always do in cricket terms, you got to assess whenever you get there. Looks pretty windy, so I think that would play a big factor when it comes to one side. Not quite sure what to expect as yet, but we just got to go by some of the data that we've collected and then try to use that to our advantage tomorrow.
While a series win is now off the table after the 4th match was rained out, Hope stressed the importance of ending on a high.
Yeah, so the unfortunate reality is that we can't win this series, that last game that was rained out, but we still put ourselves in a position to finish on square terms. Sometimes when you go to foreign conditions and foreign places, sometimes you got to take what you get. But yeah, certainly 2-2 will look a lot better than 3-1 to New Zealand. So that's something that we're certainly hoping for.
Reflecting on the series so far, Hope praised the team's fight and ability to adapt, from the spinning tracks in Bangladesh to the faster, bouncier New Zealand surfaces. Despite consistent lower-order efforts, Hope believes the top order must step up.
We gotta raise our hands at the top, especially in these conditions. You see how important the new ball is for the New Zealand bowlers when you allow them to break through that top order and open up the middle orders. A lot more difficult just to set that big score that you want.
However, Hope credited the lower-order batters for keeping the team competitive.
You must take your hat off to the guys in the lower end. They have been tremendous throughout the entire series, from Robman all the way down to Sheppy and Shamar in the last game, the previous game. But yeah, as long as we take that box at the top, ensure we don't let them through our top order, I think with the power that we possess, it's going to be very dangerous for any team, not just New Zealand. So.
First ball is at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time today, November 12th.
And that's it for the news on PBCJ. You can follow us on our social media platforms at PBCJamaica. Thanks for watching.